Hello, Tumblr. I forgot to do my video last week, so I'm doing it again this week. And to be honest, it's going to be very short because I only got one question because nobody sent me anything. Well, one two-part question. Shame on all of you for not sending me anything, by the way. And also, pardon my messy house because instead of being a responsible adult and cleaning it like I should, I've actually been vlogging and watching Bob's Burgers. So, you know, life of a responsible wife and mother right there is your perfect example. Also, you may ask, why am I wearing a hat indoors? I'm wearing a hat because I've had a bad hair day and it's better than that. So, yes, questions. Question, rather. What are your aspirations? I only have about 3. It's very simple. My first aspiration is to make sure this little turd grows up to be happy and healthy. And, as happy in life as he can be, whether or not that's, you know, whatever he wants to do, whether or not it's the careers that he wants to go towards or anything like that. As long as he has a happy and healthy childhood, that's all I care about. Also, those cables in the background are really unsafe. I should probably pick that up, but I'll do that in a minute. My second aspiration is to just make an impact of any sort in the world, a positive impact, whether it's a career, making a name for myself, or doing something significant with art or science, or just even in any sort of impact I've made on my friends and family. If I can leave any sort of positive impact in this world regarding friends, family, strangers even, any sort of, you know, anything I can leave behind, I'll be happy with as long as it's something positive that's affected somebody else's life in a good way. That's all I really want out of life. And my third aspiration is to beat my depression by whatever means possible. Um, be it medication or therapy. I will one day be a happy person and a happy human being, and I will wake up in the morning and I will not dread it, and I won't drag through my day in a deep, dark depression. And I keep holding on to that, and that's my hope, is that one day I can wake up and be happy. And that's something that's going to happen, and I'm going to do it, and that would be my third aspiration. So those really are my 3 big aspirations. It's pretty simple, nothing complicated. Greatest fears. Oh boy. The problem is, since I have this thing called anxiety disorder, pretty much every single damn thing that I encounter at one point or another is a fear, and evokes fear in me, whether it's a fear of abandonment, or a fear of ridicule, or a fear of failure, or just a simple bodily fear of being maimed or killed. And apparently guest appearance by William, who is also going to be meddling, I guess, with things, as I'm sure he's going to start playing with the buttons in a minute. But my anxiety makes everything a fear. And so, hi. Yeah, you got something to say too? So, no, I would say my biggest fear out of all those little tiny fears that show up in my life all the time because my anxiety is probably fear of abandonment. 2, fear of abandonment and fear of failure. Those are my 2 huge ones. Whether it's abandonment by my family, or William, or Jake, especially Jake. Large fear of abandonment from Jake. Not because he makes me fear that he's going to abandon me. He's made it What are you doing? Okay. He's made it a very clear point that he won't. But, anxiety and all that jazz. And fear of failure, and that I never can make a decision on anything or move forward with anything in my life because I have a constant, horrible, crippling fear that I'm going to fail at whatever I'm trying to do. So I would say that would be the 2 things. I guess that's it for this week because nobody sent me anything. So, the ask box will be open to inquiring minds. Anon is Sundays only, and if you're leaving a question for the video, just specify that that's what it is. and I'll put it next week. So, Anon will be open until midnight. Any rude messages will be disregarded and deleted. So, just thank you for watching if anybody does indeed still watch any of these. And so, from me and from William, good night.